Hi everyone, wanted to make a quick video to detail how to input some of the answers for the Infinity online system. It can be a little bit confusing, especially if this is the first time you've ever had to use an online math homework software like this. So one of the things I wanted to show you real quick was in a question like this, where if you plug in 1 for x, and in the denominator you'll get a 0. And you're going to hear this a lot in this class. If you take more math classes, you're going to hear it a lot more. You can't divide by 0. It's not an operation. It'll give you an error. It just doesn't exist. It's not real. So the answer to this question, the way that you input it, is you just type the words does not exist. Exactly like that. And I think B can also be lowercase or capitalized, but that's what it will accept, and that's what it's looking for. So don't put DNE, leave a blank, type the words does not exist. And then we want to talk about one other thing as well. So just a quick review of interval notation. Up here, the bracket and the parentheses, they don't mean the same thing. So the bracket means it includes 1, the parentheses means it does not include 3. So what this interval includes on a regular number line, it's going to include 1, and it's going to include everything in between 1 and 2, 3. So in this list, if you want to write a list, like this would include -1, -0.5, like -0.62835, like it would include all of that. It would include 2, it would include like 2.99 and 2.999, and it includes everything extremely close to 3, but it does not include 3. And then as for, this one, this includes 1, it just includes everything down the number line, all the way down to negative infinity. But it's important to write, if you believe that the domain of a function, runs from 0 to infinity, and it includes 0, you can never include infinity. Like, this doesn't exist. So infinity should always be written with a parenthesis, because you can't include infinity in a list. Okay, and so finally, on a question like this one where for part D it wants the domain, or for a question that wants range, the way you input the interval notation is very specific. The system needs it to be very specific. And so, if we look at this function, we see that we already established that 1 cannot be in the denominator, and x can pretty much be anything else besides 1. So the way you would input this answer is, we'll start with coming from negative infinity, so you open parenthesis. Just like we talked about, you can't include infinity. You hit the little pen, click negative infinity, click off of it, and come back in. Make sure you get your comma, and then going up to 1 and close parenthesis. And then you can type capital U, or you can hit the little pencil and push the button. It's the same thing. It means union, so it's going to be whatever's on the left of the U and whatever's on the right. So we're going from negative infinity to 1. Now that doesn't include numbers like 6 or 7, so we got to get those ones. So coming from 1 and going up to infinity. And if you don't want to hit the little pen, you can type infinity too. And then see how when it completes the word, then you just end parenthesis. And again, you can't include infinity, so there wouldn't be a bracket in this situation. And that is the answer that infinity wants. It wants it in that notation. It's very specific. So if you think you're inputting the right answer and it's not taking it, just send Dr. Insco or I a email, and we'll be happy to see what the case is. Alright, hope this video helped.